Alrighty, welcome back everyone, it's Garlaanx here bringing you a new Neverwinter video, and today, as the title suggests, I did some DPS parsing testing on two of the new boons, because I wanted to see if they were actually going to be worthwhile, or, they're going to just be trash, or whatever the case may be. So if we go ahead and jump into this, first I want to show you guys the old one. So if we jump over to console here, we're talking about Bloodlust. It says chance on encounter used to do the following: decrease target's defense by 1% per rank, so that's 3%. Do an additional attack equal to 120 magnitude plus 10 magnitude, so it's 150 magnitude, and then increase action point gain. So this did get slightly changed. If we hop back over on preview, you can see Bloodlust now says 10% chance on encounter used to do the following: target takes 1% more damage from you, so it's 3%, and then the other two are the same. So Bloodlust didn't get that many changes. If we look at Life Lessons, on the other hand, this got a significant change. So as it sits right now, chance on at-will use to do the following for 10 seconds when your health is below 30%. So this was never used, solely because, in what world are you going to be under 30%? Enough to proc life lessons to make it worthwhile? If you have a good healer in your group, you shouldn't be going under 30%. So life lessons was literally never used. This was a stupid wasted boon. Adds 50 magnitude damage to your attack per rank, so it was 150. Apply 50 magnitude damage over time effect, 150 DOT. Return 10% of the damage done as a heal over time. So that did not get changed. If we hop back over, what did get changed and now is going to be used is Life Lessons now just has 10% chance on at-will use to do the following. So it's not when your HP is below a threshold, it's literally just 10% chance, spamming your at-wills, you're going to do all of this. So that piqued my curiosity, and I said, well, wait a second, that's probably actually decent now. And it is. It's decent for a boon, okay? This isn't substantial amount of DPS by any means, but it is DPS, and it's decent, and it's just coming from boon points, right? Now, Bloodlust, on the other hand, Bloodlust actually got nerfed. Believe that or not, but yeah, Bloodlust actually got nerfed. So if we go ahead and look at the numbers here, these are the new numbers. These are with the updated boon system. So if we look at Bloodlust, which revolves around your encounters, we can see that this was like a 5-minute test or something, 4-minute test, 4.5-minute test. Bloodlust only did 1.3 mil damage. It was only 5,000 encounter DPS overall, and you can see that it does not crit barely. It only crit 10% of the time. And for whatever reason, Bloodlust was not getting combat advantage damage either. Only 40% of the time my Bloodlust got combat advantage, which is, I don't understand how that works, because my Warlock has 100% time, combat advantage is 100% uptime on the Warlock. So Bloodlust itself obviously has some issues with it, where it's not getting that 100% uptime on combat advantage damage. So Bloodlust got actually nerfed. Are you going to continue taking Bloodlust as a boon? Probably not, because those boon points can now be placed somewhere else that is most likely more relevant. Now, again, this is for, I'm talking single target, right? This is a single target test. AoE is going to be a different story. For instance, if you're going to take AoE, you're still going to take Deathly Rage. Even if you don't even need those additional stats, overstapping never hurts. But if you're already capped at your stats, then you don't even need Deathly Rage in an AoE situation either. So whether or not you are going to take Bloodlust, I don't see it anymore. They nerfed it. I'll bring up a screenshot of old Bloodlust damage. But as it sits right now, not a fan of Bloodlust. Now, Life Lessons, on the other hand, it's not the best, but it's still good. It's extra damage, and again, like I said, it's coming from a boon point, so you're not doing anything special. So your at-will heavy classes, such as the Warlock, the Barbarian, people that are spamming their at-wills non-stop, Yeah, I mean, it did like what, 2.2 million damage. It was 8.5 encounter DPS, and it didn't crit at all. So that's another problem. Life Lessons did not crit at all. And then again, it only had 86% of my combat advantage. So again, I'm not saying Life Lessons is huge damage, but Life Lessons is definitely better than it was because no one was ever using it before. So you could see my Life Lessons hit for 164 times because the Warlock just spams their at wills. Bloodlust still goes by encounter powers. My Bloodlust only procced 52 times. So, again, is it really substantial DPS that actually matters? Not really, but like I said, it's free damage in the long run. Are you going to take those boons? I mean, that's up to you. I can't tell you what to do. So if we look at an old log, for instance, here, if I bring this up, if we look at an old log here, Bloodlust did 3 million damage. Again, the crit was low, but it did get 100% combat advantage on this Bloodlust. It was 10,000 encounter DPS. It was literally double, right? So the new Bloodlust was 5,000 encounter DPS. This old log that I had was 10,000 encounter DPS. It literally did double the damage. So Bloodlust apparently got nerfed for some reason. I don't know why. They're both insignificant damage sources, so I don't know why they felt the need to nerf Bloodlust. They could have left it just the way it was, I guess, but I don't know. So Bloodlust definitely got nerfed to a degree by 50%, at least by my testing results. And Life Lessons is now on the table, so I just had to throw that out there, you guys. That's the testing. I'll test it a few more times just before launch happens, just to make sure they didn't make any more final adjustments to these boons, but I highly doubt they did. As of filming this video, we're probably pretty close to launch time. Yeah, launch of Mod 27 is going to be in early November, so we're coming to the end of October now. So that's all I got for you guys. I just wanted to point out, do a little DPS testing as far as the two DPS boons go for Bloodlust and Life Lessons in the new boon system here. If you watched my previous video on the new updated boon system, if you didn't, go watch that video. Now you can take multiple master boons. So that's all I got for you today. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can go ahead and leave them below. And yeah, I'll see you guys real soon.